All right, I think we're live. As Melissa is voting. What is going on, everybody? Welcome in. We are back. DISANITY. We're here. I know we were supposed to be at the park tonight. I'm sorry. But we got lots to talk about. I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday night. I apologize. There's been a lot going on here and there. Melissa is feeling better, right?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, better than where she was. So thank you all for those who reached out or sent a message. I appreciate all of it. I know Melissa appreciates it as well. But good to have everybody here. We got a lot of Disney news to talk about. We're also going to talk about last weekend as we went and did something very awesome for Father's Day, thanks to Melissa. And we're going to talk about that. But before we do that, we'll say hi to everybody. There's Julie McCowan, Douglas Bailey, Jeannie's here, Will Lovins is here, Noah. What's up, Noah? Victor and Janet are here. We have Karen Kuchner. Hey, Karen, good to see you. Christina's here. Good to see you. Nicole D. Disney, Stephanie Danielle. I think that's everybody for right now. Good to have everybody here. There's Chris Nedlin. Sorry, Chris, welcome in. Good to have all of you here. Stacy Bailey's here. I got to take a drink of water. Joanne Puzzles. What's up, Joanne? Bless you to Melissa. But nice to have everybody in here. There's Joanne saying hi to everybody. Nice to have you guys all here. Juju 1996. Juju, welcome in. Good to see you. There's Scott. Scott, good to see you, bud. Hope everybody's having a good start. John, AB, what's up, John? How are you, bud? Good to see you. And, we got a lot to talk about tonight. We're going to talk some, we finally got over to Epcot over the weekend. Lori Brantone, welcome in. Cheryl Young, welcome in as well. There's Nathan. Nathan, welcome in. Kevin Hawthorne, welcome. Good to see you from Lakeland. Hey, we know that area pretty well. Hey, Robin, West Virginia Power Mom. So, we're going to talk a little bit about Communicore because we got to see it over the weekend and talk a little bit about everything going on with Tiana's Bayou Adventure and all the ups and downs of that. We're going to talk about our weekend. Also going to talk about 4th of July weekend because we're going to be at the parks and we got some thoughts on that, which I think is going to be fun. So, let's see. What does Will say? He's just saying, what a great night. Took the wife to see Taylor Swift. Nice.
He didn't have to stay and watch. He got to watch us.
Amen.
Instead.
That sounds like a good. I think you got the better end of that deal.
I even think that.
Darcy Hamburg, welcome in. There's Chris. Chris, welcome in. Hey. Steve, Stardio Studios, welcome in. Good to see you. Good morning, everyone from New York City. Wow. Lori Collins is here as well. So I guess let's start with John Casamano, welcome in. Hey, John, good to see you. I'm about to drive home. Well, be safe, and stay observant of the road, I guess. Yeah, don't watch us. Don't worry about us. Get home safe. Hey, Dean, the turkey legster. Good to see you. Tiana's Bayou Adventure is open now. We still haven't gotten any of the virtual queues. I thought with the virtual queues that the 1 o'clock, you didn't have to be in a park. I thought you just had to be, I knew for the 7 o'clock, you had to be at Magic Kingdom. I knew that. So it's like any other virtual queue. If you didn't have... You
have to have a reservation.
Right, that's what I meant. If you didn't have a reservation for Magic Kingdom that morning, you weren't going to get the 7. But the way I read it like, for the 1 o'clock, you didn't necessarily have to be in a park. You just had to have a reservation at a park. That wasn't the case.
Didn't you say you have to be at least checked in?
Well, that's what we thought, but then when we read it, it didn't read that way.
I don't even get it.
Hey, what's up, Ray? Welcome in.
Hey, Ray. Everything's just complicated now. I feel like trying to figure all this stuff out. We'll talk about another topic later
Lori,
that we're trying to figure out, and I'm like, everything's just hard.
No problem, Chris. I appreciate it. Don't give me any updates on the O's game. I'm trying to keep from that. What's up, Mark? Welcome in. Hope you had a good time at the O's game. So anyway, I know it's been Splash Mountain. Tiana's has been up and down. It's working. It's not working. It's working. It's not working. I know Charlie and Stacy went. Charlie and Stacy were big Splash Mountain fans, but they really liked the ride. They thought it was a good replacement. Other people have said the same thing. We haven't ridden it yet, so I don't know. But we did see a little bit of it, and it looked pretty neat.
Looks like the animatronics are fun.
Yeah, looks like it could be. Welcome in, Pamela. Good to see you.
Hi, Jean.
So, I think we'll see. Good, Mark. I'm glad you had a good time. It is. It is a really nice park. I think the only downside to Oriole Park that I'll say, I'm going to get off topic for a minute. The only thing they didn't do right with Oriole Park, but then again, it was the first one, and I think other parks learned from Oriole Park, was when you're on the concourse buying food, all the other parks that have taken from Oriole Park, that's open. So you can be on the concourse and still see the game. You can't see the game from Oriole Park if you're on the concourse.
That's true.
That's the only thing they did wrong with that stadium. If they could change that and they could open that up and make it so you could see from the concourse, I think that ballpark would be
And a
perfect.
lot of the old stadiums are like that, right? Where you can't see.
Old stadiums are like that, but like even
Like
that,
Rays.
like we went to National, right? Rays are like that. You're right, but Nationals Park, where the
Is it
Nationals
open?
play, it's open. You could get there and be standing in line for food, and you could look out and you could see the game.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was great. Kimberly Hazard, welcome in. Good to see
Yeah.
Kimberly as well. Hope she's doing well. That's funny, Mark. But yeah, that's one of the things. If there's one downfall, that would be it. So if I went down to get food at the hot dog stand or something, they do have TVs now. They do have TVs up there for you to watch it, but it's not the same. That's all. Stephanie Danielle, welcome in, and Andy Cash, welcome in. Good to see all of you. But anyway, so we'll see what happens with Tiana's. We're gonna ride it when we're there for the 4th of July weekend because we're gonna be on. We'll talk about that last.
Well,
I think.
if we get a queue, I guess, because
Right.
I'm sure it'll be a virtual queue. We will attempt to ride.
Yeah, we're going to attempt to ride it, hopefully. But then again, we have extended evening hours that one night.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll probably, at the very least, get it late in the evening. I would think if we got extended hours, they probably will open it up for that. They should anyway, but we'll see. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Steve says, I'm going to watch one of those baseball shows sometimes this summer. I watch every game pretty much.
If you can.
Yeah, if I can, I usually do. Roxanne Simpson, welcome in. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. What's up, Nick? Good to see Nick as well. But anyway, yeah, we'll ride it and we'll give our real opinion of it, and maybe if we're lucky enough, if it's one of the days we're streaming while we're there, we'll bring you guys along. That would be neat. I would like to be able to do that if we can. But anyway, that's what is going on with Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Good, Roxanne. Glad you're doing well. JM, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Lampwick Lounge. What's up, Andy? Good to see you. Says, I'll be down this weekend for work. What time is dinner at the Mouse Talk household, please? We actually, we're having one dinner at Epcot this weekend for sure. We know that. So if you're over in Epcot, is that Saturday, right?
Yeah, for Sophie's birthday.
Yeah, for Sophie's birthday. We'll be at Epcot for Tepanetto on Saturday. So come on over. Charlie and Stacy will be buying.
Oh, my God.
I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Melissa, Roxanne asked, how you feeling? Give everybody an update on how you're feeling.
Yeah, no, I had a reaction to a medication and ended up taking an ambulance ride to the hospital a week ago. And I've had low blood pressure, just tired a lot, and get a little shaky and dizzy and sometimes a little spacier than usual, if you can believe that. I'll blank out. All of a sudden my mind will go like a complete blank.
Hey, John, welcome in.
So just still feeling tired, just trying to get that back in gear, but I feel a heck of a lot better than I did a week ago. But
yeah, it was scary. I got to tell you, that was not a good night, but she's a lot better now. Thank goodness. Lots of prayers. Thank you all for the prayers and thoughts. That meant a lot. Hey, welcome in, Electrical Canadian Bacon.
yay.
Congrats on your second date. Hope it went well. What's up, Wayne? Are you ready for Dr. Seuss's first day of summer? I guess that's coming 21st, right? June 21st is the longest day of the year. So it's coming up. Teresa Holmes, welcome.
It's been so light out, so late. It's practically like 8:45, and it's still.
Teresa, it's
you can
good to see
the sun
you.
out here, which is neat.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, so Melissa's doing really good. So last Sunday for Father's Day, I know we did a shorter stream because Melissa still wasn't 100%, and I wanted to make sure I gave her some attention. If that sounds terrible, but
That's ironic, John, because that's all I've been doing is eating good, so it's just frustrating. Then eating healthy, it was more just.
Yeah.
That's why I lost all the weight. So I do eat usually pretty well.
Yeah.
So
we went over to see Communicore Hall, the new area. I always feel like we're negative Nellies. the area is nice. Don't get me wrong. It's a nice area. Okay, now we didn't go in where the characters were, but I've seen it on video and I've seen it on live streams. It looks very colorful in there, very fun, and it's Mickey, Goofy, and Minnie. That's great. The other area inside looks like a cafeteria, a college cafeteria to me. That's what it looks like. I'm sorry, it's very bland. It's very boring. They've got to spruce that place up. The field there, where they have the Encanto show and all that. Okay, that's fine. Maybe at night with lighting, it'll be a little bit nicer. But I go back to what I said before. It took 3 years to build that. That's what and again, you guys, please chime in if you think I'm wrong, or I just didn't understand. Why did it take so long to build that? They've built rides that were quicker than that. I just didn't get it. What was your take on the place?
Yeah, I agree. I just thought it was very bland. The outside's pretty, but when you go on the inside, it's like meh. And my thought process was maybe they can dress it up accordingly for whatever they need it for. We didn't go in and meet the characters, so I know it's very colorful in there. We didn't get the opportunity to do that, but it's very
Hi, Joe.
With all the build-up, it was very, what's that word? Anticlimactic or whatever. Yeah. I mean, it's nice. I'm glad the walls are down and all that good stuff, but that's exactly right. That's
yes.
what Walt said.
That's what I had said that day.
Cafeteria.
It's a cafeteria-looking place, but if they knock it out of the park for the festivals and really light it up, because when they opened it for the media that one time, we saw media of it that day, and they had signs up, and they had, I think it was the M80s were in there playing, or maybe it was
one of those.
Yeah, the British Revolution.
And they had the signs up for like each of the sections of the park. It looked really cool.
That looked good.
So I think that's, like Kim even just said, that it's set up for them to be able to decorate it accordingly for events, and
that's
it
fine.
will change up depending on the festival or what they're doing. So probably it's just a blank slate for them to be able to do with what they need, and that makes sense, So hopefully we'll see over as festivals come and go and events, we'll be able to see how they can transform it.
Right. And you're right, Kim. And that's the thing. And that's why I'm not passing full judgment just yet, because it is designed for festivals and events. Okay. And we're going to be a while before we have an event, because the next event is until the end of August. But it better be nice for that event. Is all. I mean, I say it better be nice. What am I going to do? Nothing. The next festival is not till Food and Wine Festival, and that's end of August. I just think they could have themed it a little bit. That's all I'm saying. They have the flags in there, and that's fine. But you're right. I mean, if during the festivals they really make that place look excellent, I think it could be a lot of fun. And that's true too, Roxanne. I thought that in all these different areas, they should have had some sort of water feature, like they had for Tapestry of Nations. That I don't know. They could have done something. What do I know? Not impressive. It looks like MCO Terminal. Yeah, it kind of did. What's up, Emily? Welcome in. Good to see you.
That was a good.
Yeah, that's true too, Ray. It was very cool in there. I will say that.
To get out of the heat, for sure.
Joe, we're doing good. David Stevens, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. Zanlax, welcome in. Good to see you. Took 18 months to build the Magic Kingdom. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Look, I get it, though. Technology and everything is a little bit more intricate and a lot more complex today than it was back then. But I think they could have, I don't know. What do I know? Just seems like you'd want to start out making a good impression. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of where I was at, Emily. That was just my opinion. Yeah, hit the like button, gang. I would appreciate that very much. But good to have all of you in here. So anyway, Communicore Hall, I thought it was fine. I think it's a nice area. The show, the Encanto show, is a sing-along. You get to be a part of it. It's definitely catered to the kids, which is great. I think it could be a fun show. They did like a conga line and all that, which I think Jeff would love, because he loves conga lines. And it's fun in that respect. I'll be interested to see what the next show is, because that's not staying. I think that's leaving in August when Food and Wine starts. So will they be doing one of those presentations on that stage? What were those called?
Well, I know they used to have all different ones, because then they had even like the Chew come on there, and they had other like demonstrations with chefs, and so I'm hoping they'll bring a lot of that back now that we have this area. That's what I'm hoping for. I never really we haven't had any of that since we moved here, so I've
Right.
never really experienced
Presentations, I guess is the word.
Yeah.
Or demonstrations, maybe is the word. Remember when they used to do all the different demonstrations of the food and stuff like that? Maybe they'll bring that back. Anthony, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. Candela Aviation. Good to have you here. I don't know, Andy. I didn't think the little court area where the lighting is. You're right. They had some umbrellas, but not a ton of shade. But I think right under where the stage was, there was some shade there. That was covered.
A little bit, but it was funny because I even had stood under one of the umbrellas when we were over there briefly, and the way it was angled, even under the umbrella, you weren't in the shade.
Right.
You had to it was. I know you can't do anything about that. It's the angle of the sun.
Right.
But I was like, I don't know where to stand.
No, Victor, it is not always going to be Encanto. It's going to change.
Yeah, Encanto is the new Frozen. Where everything
right now
is
it is.
Encanto.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that for years, everything was Frozen. Frozen. Now Encanto seems to be the new hit movie that they're doing everything around.
Well, it's true, Emily. I think there's a point to be made there. They have a very high bar to meet that they set, and they've decided to keep under that bar, and that's, it is what it is. But I agree. I just think they've gotten into this phase and stage of everything has to be neutral. No theming. I don't like that. I want the hotels to be themed, fun, just like they do at the resorts. Theme them. Don't make them boring. Don't make them like that. And if they get back to that, I think it'll be great. Cindy and Kurt love the mouse. Welcome in. Looks like an airport waiting area. Yeah, well, it kind of. And it does. That's the thing. But I'll give it I will give it the benefit of the doubt until that first festival. And then I'm excited to see what it's going to look like when the festival starts. Maybe they'll have banners to say festival, food and wine festival, or different things, or maybe they'll have different murals of whatever the character is or whatever the merchandise or whatever it is up there that'll make it fun. Who knows? Tina McNeil, what's up? Red Roof Inn. I don't think I've ever been to a Red Roof Inn. Paul, what's up, Paul? Paul Engel's here as well. Good to see you, Paul. But that's the one thing I am excited about. I'm excited to see how they use this area and incorporate this area when the festivals start. And I'm really excited, now that I think about it, how they're going to use that area for Festival of the Holidays. Are they going to put the tree right there? Could they put the tree? Remember how they put the tree down right by, when you go into World Showcase? Could they put the tree right in the middle of that area there?
I don't think they're going to move where they put the tree.
They got to put some trees there.
Other trees, but they're not going to take out the big tree. Mandy
Adams, welcome in. Good to see you. I'm telling you right now, they got to do something with that area and really spruce that up and make that look. Oh, man. At Christmas time, they got to put a tree there. They got to put a tree there. And what do? Do you have, is that where Santa Claus, is that where you meet Santa? No, he's got to stay at the American Pavilion, right? What are you going to put on the stage for the holidays? Right? Got to do some kind of stage show for the holiday.
Do something.
But they can't do any of the ones from the countries because they've got to be in the countries. Oh, see, all right, I got to think about this. What do you guys think in the chat?
Hey, Charles.
Hey, Dan, welcome in. 820 Chief, welcome in. Charles Weiss, welcome in too. How you doing, buddy? I don't know. I mean, there's so many different things they could do for this. And now I'm kind of excited. Yeah, there's Cam in the background. You guys can probably see him. And anyway, so we'll see what happens with that. The real Steven, welcome in. And Monica Odiette, welcome in. Monica O'Diet, as I used to call her.
Did you really?
Hey, I did. I said, Monica O'Diet.
Oh, my Lord.
Or like Michelle the Quitter. Poor Michelle. Yeah, I would call, and what was it? Kevin Crab. I always called him Connie. Or Ian Thor.
Karen.
Or Karen Crab. Right. Connie is his wife,
Pickle
actually.
True.
Or Pickle True. Or Ian Thor. There's so many names for us. Or Xanax for Xanlax.
Yeah, Zaniacs.
Zaniacs, that's what it was.
Because I can't read.
Tina, I know what you're thinking. Matt, Simba2, what's up, Matt? Good to see you. Wouldn't that be neat? Scott, I'd be all right with that.
Scott,
that would be fun.
so
They could
cool.
do that. And I think
They won't.
They won't. No, well, you're 100% correct. They're not going to do that. But that would be neat.
Maybe, Kim, they could put the Goofy Santa there. That would be nice. That's a fun one.
Lily's Life Welcome In. Yeah, they could. They could.
I know.
Kim, I think they will do that once, like, because Goofy always comes out the day after Christmas through the first of the year. He's only out there for a limited time because it's always Santa. But I don't know.
Come out all the time.
Hi, Noel. Welcome in. Andy says, it's been tough on me the last couple of months. I lost my grandfather from a heart attack. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hearts in the chat for Mandy. Sorry to hear about that. We totally understand it, though. Yeah. Been there. Trust me. Debbie Bernfeld. What's up, Deb? How are you? There she is. Good to see Debbie as well. Anyway, so Communicore Hall, when the non-festivals are going on, it's kind of bland, I'll just say bland. I can't really call it boring. But I am really excited to see how they incorporate the festivals. Santa moved from the American Pavilion to the Odyssey last show.
I didn't even realize that. Well,
yeah, I guess he did, didn't he?
So I guess he can go wherever.
Yeah, I guess he could go there then. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he definitely could. Roger Reels welcoming. He says, hey, y'all, Walt, you and Melissa look great. Finishing chemo treatment. Oh, my. About to head home. Great to see you guys. Well, I hope you're doing well. Hearts in the chat for Rod Reels. I hope you're doing okay, man. I hope it's going well for you. I really do. They used to do Mickey's. Oh, no X for Christmas. Victor, no X. You don't cross out Christ in Christmas. Use a C. They used to do Mickey's. I'm kidding, Victor. Half kidding. Christmas Carol at the Christmas party. He did it twice. Not only that, he did it twice. Way back when they at the theater in Tomorrow. Did they really? How long ago was that? Did they really?
Yeah,
Victor. Oh my gosh.
That's amazing. Yeah, you can tell we didn't experience Christmas until right at Disney until like the year before we moved here.
Charlie and Stacy, welcome in, guys. There they are. Sure, they're live tomorrow night. Little bit. Welcome in.
Hey, Ashton.
Hope he's doing well. Did I miss anybody? I'm behind on the chat. I apologize. I'm trying to get caught up on chat. Oh, it's Rod. Rod, good to see you. Well, I hope it's going well. I fingers crossed, Rod. We'll be thinking of you, buddy. I hope it's going well. I really do. Anyway, I'm excited for what Communicore Hall brings. Anyway, now we'll talk about 4th of July weekend. So, because I want to save what we did last weekend for last. So, 4th of July, of course, is always big at Disney. You guys know this. We all know this. Well, I guess they've... oh, by the way, did you hear they canceled the virtual queue for Tiana yesterday?
What do you mean?
They canceled the 1 o'clock virtual queue.
Oh, just canceled, like they weren't running the ride.
Right, because the ride was down, so they just canceled the virtual queue. So if you were trying to get to 1 o'clock yesterday, nobody got it. What did we do for Father's Day? Well, we're going to... we were at Epcot. But we're going to talk about what Melissa got me as a present for Father's Day in a little bit. There's a puppy behind Melissa. Yeah, there is.
That's okay.
Yep, they did. Sorry, Christmas. No, Victor, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding, buddy. Anyway, so 4th of July, they've started to announce what they're going to be doing. Magic Kingdom will be open from 8 a.m. to midnight on July 3rd and 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. on July 4th. But when you go on the app, it does not say that. Right now, the app does not say that. And I showed you. It does not say that for the 3rd. I'm sorry, for the 4th. It only shows it for the 3rd. So I don't know if that's a typo because I'm reading this on WDW Magic. So I don't know if they made the typo or if Disney just hasn't updated their site yet.
Yeah, which seems weird. Usually they have that stuff.
And WDW Magic, not WDWNT, WDW Magic is usually really good with that stuff. Usually they don't get it wrong. All good. One more treatment for first week of July, then surgery. Light at the end of the tunnel. I'm very blessed. Well, Rod, good luck, buddy. We'll be thinking about you. Yeah, keep us up to date. Let us know how you're doing. But yep, absolutely. But anyway, so that's what it says on the site. It says extended park hours, which is great for us because we never get to experience that. Every time we stay on property at a deluxe resort, they never have extended hours while we're there. So finally, we're there at a deluxe resort, and there's an actual night when they have extended hours, but we'll probably be in bed.
We probably will. You're right. I don't know why we're going to. No, I don't know.
We'll make a concerted effort if we have to.
well, we just go home in the afternoon and take a nap.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's
It's
exactly
not like
right.
the old days where we can hoof it
All day.
from rope drop to 2
Yep,
a.m.
open to
It's not
close.
happening.
We did that for years. We actually did that a long time.
Yeah,
But
a long time ago.
Yep. Anyway, so 3rd and 4th, and then fireworks over Magic Kingdom. Disney celebrates America's 4th of July. July in the concert in the sky. July 3rd and July 4th, those fireworks are going to be at 9:20. So everybody remember that. That 3:30 dude, we just started a channel and uploaded our first made for YouTube video at Pickle Fest, Canton, Ohio. Nice. Very nice. Congratulations. Hope you do well. Just remember, be consistent, be yourselves, have fun with it, and you'll grow. Joe Chamberlain, what's going on, Joe? Good to see you. How's Michelle? How are the girls? Hope you guys are doing well. Tina says, go take a nap during the heat of the day and go back in the evening. That's what we always used to do. That's what we did all the time.
Now.
Yeah, we still do that.
Of course, we don't usually go back. It's too far.
Are we doing concerts at Communicore Hall or just special events? Are they?
Sure.
We don't know yet. I don't know what they're going to do. We know Encanto is there for a little while through August. What they do with that after that, I don't know. Good. Glad to hear it, Joe. Glad everybody's doing well, buddy. So anyway, fireworks are 9:20 on the 3rd and the 4th at Magic Kingdom. Now, this is where it gets a little bit different. Heartbeat of Freedom fireworks at Epcot will follow the new nighttime. It's going to follow Luminous like it did last year. But this show will take place on both July 3rd and July 4th at 9 p.m. This is the first year that Epcot has performed its July 4th show on 2 nights. So Melissa thought it was 2 nights last year, but
no, it's Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom always did it twice. Well, now Epcot's doing it twice. They're doing it the 3rd and the 4th. So one of them will do one day, one of them will do the other day.
We already have it booked, so we're already doing Magic Kingdom on the 3rd because we didn't think Epcot was doing 2 days.
Well, that's fine.
Epcot on the 4th.
Because I think Magic Kingdom on the 3rd is the extended hours anyway, so we want to make sure we have that. And then there you go. So Magic Kingdom on the 3rd, we'll do Epcot on the 4th. So that's neat. Of course, they'll have dance parties at Magic Kingdom during the after hours part. They're going to have like DJs at Cinderella Castle and other areas throughout the park. Anywhere probably, I think the extended hours start at 10 and then they run from 10 to 1. So that's kind of neat. We haven't really experienced that in a long time. Voices of Liberty at Epcot, of course, will be doing their thing throughout. And of course, the patriotic Disney character photo opportunities, which I do highly recommend. We did that for the first time last year.
I know I missed the one.
Yes,
you're
right.
One because I didn't think it was there. I didn't realize it was something you had to pull out of the. They didn't show us all the little things you could do.
Yep. So we'll make sure we do those as well because we did the one with Mickey, Goofy, and Minnie, and then we did the one with Chip and Dale, and those photos turned out phenomenal last year. We loved them, and I want to do them again. And we actually this year, they actually came in today. We have patriotic clothes.
I know. I got a tank top and a little dress.
And I got a couple shirts and a nice pair of American flag shorts that I'm going to be wearing. So we're going to be all decked out for 4th of July. We're going to be very patriotic, both the 3rd and the 4th. It's going to be great. It really is. We're going to have a good time with that. Happy birthday, Charles. Everybody, happy birthday to Charles in the chat.
On Friday.
I want to see Walt dance, huh? There you go. That's my dance. That's my happy dance. Thumper was actually out at Hollywood Studios. Really?
Really
interesting. But I wish they did that more at Epcot. Not at Epcot. At Magic Kingdom. And Charlie and Stacey are in the chat, and anybody else that's been here on 4th of July week or time, do they have any patriotic characters at Magic Kingdom?
I think we've only seen them at Epcot.
Right. Am I wrong? Please, in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong.
Hi, Greg.
I am going to have Apollo Creed shirts on. I just hope I don't lose, because in that one, that's what when he wears them is the one where he dies. So I don't want to die. Isn't that in Rocky IV when he fights the Russian?
Probably. Darn.
Maybe not. I don't know. Hey, Greg, what's up, bud? Welcome in. Good to see you. So anyway, I'll have on my shorts and my shirts, and Melissa will have her dress or her tank top. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. We were talking about that, and I said to her, I was like, "You okay?
Yeah.
You sure? You look like you're spacing
I
again.
am.
You sure you're good? All right. I make sure she's okay, everybody. Rocky 4, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. But anyway, I was like, look, we gotta have some kind of patriotic stuff to wear because we don't have anything. I don't even have, and I want to get one. I don't even have like an American flag outside my house. I have to get the stand that you put on the wall, and then a flag and a spotlight. Because remember, you can't leave your flag out after dusk unless you have a spotlight on it.
Hey, Dave.
So you got to get that. So Charlie says, used to have them in the parades, but who knows this year? Okay.
But no meet and greets, right?
Teresa Holmes, welcome in. It's been a while since 4th of July trip for me. I usually get dressed up for Christmas. Amen. Me too. Dave, what's up? Dave Cantrell. What's up, Space Mountain Dave? Good to see you, buddy.
Oh, yeah, right.
You're right, Rocky.
Bring
won
your
when
shield.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's right. I could wear the Captain America shield back there. There you go. Nah, I'll just leave that up there.
Be a little heavy after a while.
Yeah, because that thing is heavy, actually. It's not a piece of plastic at all. It's made of real vibranium.
No, because then it'd be light, right?
Yeah, I guess it would be, actually.
Vibranium,
yeah, vibranium's pretty light.
It withstands everything. Yeah, that thing's a hunk of metal.
Wait a minute. You have 17 flags out front of my house and a LED flag in my bay window.
Wow.
Oh, an LED flag. I'm sorry. Why do you have 17 flags?
Are they little flags? I'm guessing.
They're probably little ones in the yard, right?
That's cool.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm thinking that's what you mean. If not, maybe you do have 17 actual large American flags.
Anyway, we got to get just an American flag that this communist won't let me get. I'm kidding.
He just, honestly, if I got him something that he asked for every single day, we'd be so broke we couldn't pay attention. Every day
true.
it's something else.
It is. It's
that he
always something
obsesses
else.
about or needs to have for the house. And I'm like, there's only so much we can just keep buying. Killing me, Smalls.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, we'll see what happens.
Eventually, we'll get you your flag.
I got to get a flag.
Flagpole and
oh, that's
and
a good idea.
Bunting and banners for the.
I want bunting for the fence.
And then he's like, now we need to get all kinds more Halloween and Thanksgiving decorations. And every day we walk in the garage, it's something else. Oh, now we need this, and now we need that.
We're supposed to live life, right, guys? Enjoy it instead of just, no, we can't do anything.
But we also have to pay the bill.
Flag Day was last. Nah, we don't have to pay the bills. Who cares about that? Flag Day was last Friday, and I didn't have a flag out because she wouldn't let me buy one. Rod says, I'm so broke, can't even change my mind. Stop. Come on, suck it up for an hour. These people are here for us.
You're killing me.
I know. I forgot what I was going to say now. All right. Oh, okay. So let's get into this weekend.
Teresa, we've been in the house almost a year and a half.
Yeah.
Well, I guess not till the beginning of August. It'll be a year and a half, the beginning of August.
Yeah, we moved in last February. February 1st, actually. It was February 1st.
We settled January 31st, and we moved in like within a week of that. So, but we technically own the house.
Don't forget to call your HOA, right? I'm telling you.
Right.
Well, so somebody has to be the voice of reason. Whatever. Heavy are the burdens of the shield carrier. Thank you, Will. I know, right? Diane, pal, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. It's got to be a balance between buying and saving. Nah. You can't take it with you. Saving.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't even know what that is either.
Oh, my God. Terrible.
We have no storage for decorating every holiday. No? Oh, that's too bad.
Well, that's the problem, too. We have so much Christmas stuff. We had 2 big, giant things installed in our garage. That's something else we paid for. Shelving to put stuff up.
Nice, Charles.
And that's both sides of our garage.
Yeah.
Giant shelving. And it's full of Christmas.
And they're both.
Pretty much all of it's Christmas.
Yeah. Bruce Donor, welcome in. Michael, hey, Michael Winter, good to see you. Michael actually sent me a message earlier.
Oh,
they want to have dinner with us when they're down.
We're loving your
in August.
pictures from Paris.
Yeah, Paris and UK. You guys had a great time over there.
So
We're very jealous. Man, you make me feel guilty. I still have stuff to put up on the walls in my office, sitting on the floor under where they need to go.
Sounds familiar. I had some things in my office too.
I'm not like, that's not me.
Well, it's like, boom, this stuff was up like within a week of us moving in, if that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I want my house to feel like a home. I want it to have my footprint on it. I want it to have my mark. I want to feel comfortable in my home and just start living in it, And that's why for me, I have to get stuff up right away. And it's weird, I know, but that's just how I feel. When we go out and buy, like we went out and we bought a sideboard for downstairs to put some of our stuff in. We got it. That night we put it together. I think it was that night. It might have been the next day. I can't remember. But I'm like, we're building this right now and putting it up. Oh, that's the other thing I can tell you guys about. Sorry we're late to the party, but Melissa looks, sorry we're late to the party. Melissa looks much better. She is. She's feeling a lot better. Wife gets totes and stores decorations under the house.
Oh, under the house? How do you lift it?
I know, right? How do you lift it? Good one, Melissa. 82 Airborne, welcome in.
82 Airborne. Do you have like a crawl space?
There you go, Rod. It's a good idea. See, look, Tina said, I'm that way too. Well, doesn't feel like my home until I look at my stuff. That's exactly right. Doormats and decorations for every holiday or season. Nice. See, that's what I'm talking about right there.
That's what we need to get. That at least is not as expensive.
Yeah.
And we do have some of that though. Like we have fall, like a pumpkin one.
Yeah.
But we don't have like Easter and all that.
No, we don't.
It'd be good to get doormats and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. But you're right. I mean, there's only so much room for so much stuff. I mean, even with the 2 extra bedrooms, what I don't want is I like stuff, but I don't want clutter.
You don't want to be hoarders.
Right. But I don't want clutter. I've been in houses that are cluttered, and that's not fun either. There's cozy and then there's cluttered, and I don't want that. Paula Rainwaters, welcome in. Good to see you. So let's get into what we did last weekend. So last weekend, of course, was Father's Day, and Melissa had got me some really nice stuff for Father's Day. I appreciate it very much. Oh, wait, I'm going off topic. It's my ADHD kicking in for a minute. This girl right here, even when she wasn't feeling well, she mounted the TV in our bedroom right there.
Yeah,
she did
got him a mount for our flat screen.
She got me a mount for her, yes.
And he's like, we got to put that up now. And I was like, oh my God. I'm the handy one. So I had to figure out how to hang the TV. I mean, I had to use his brute strength to hang it up. But, we got that done.
She did. She did great. Because the first day we get it, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
I
don't get it.
Tired and
I don't understand.
Focus and I'm looking at it.
I don't understand. I can't do this.
And my eyes are starting to cross. And I'm like, I just can't do this. Because it was like 8, 9 o'clock at night too. And I'm like, I can't believe you're asking me to do this right now. And I'm just like, I just can't.
I agree, Emily. I'm the same way too.
Once I get focused though, I'm good. I can figure stuff out, but I have to be able to focus.
Joe, whatever. She's too good to you. All right, somebody block Joe Chamberlain, please.
No,
I'm kidding. But anyway, she hung up. Right. I mean, I was there for the lifting and
some of the stuff I had to screw in tight because he's stronger than I am. But
right. But she did great. She did a really nice job with it. Now we have the TV mounted up on the wall.
Yeah, that's right, Tina.
Which is really
nice.
Then
the instructions are actually in Japanese.
Right? Yeah, that's true. Well, it's just that sometimes you get these. Well, sometimes you get these instructions that are really complex, and you're like, "What?"
A lot of times,
and then other ones are they're oversimplified to the point like, I need a little bit more than that.
That I think is a lot of it. They give you these pictures and then it's like, okay, I don't quite understand this. And I was on YouTube trying to find, tips and stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm overthinking
She
this.
did. Yes.
I'm like, because for me, if we're putting holes in the walls, I want to make sure I'm doing it right. Because that's all I need are, big giant holes in the walls that I'm going to have to patch and fix later. And I don't want that. So fortunately we had most of the tools. I had a stud finder and some other things and it worked out just fine. But I get really nervous because it's not like, I'm a pro at anything like that, but we've hung the big mirror. Now we hung the TV. I'm learning.
You're not far off, to be honest with you, Matt. You're not far off at all. I have the life, man. Let me tell you. I got the wife that can cook. She can bake. She does all the handiwork stuff. She's beautiful. I tell you, I got it made. What'd you just say?
Help me.
Help me.
Save me. Save me. I'm captive.
Well, that's true too, Emily. There are YouTube videos for just about everything.
And that's where I got a little bit of my help, just looking at things going, okay, that makes more sense. You know, thank God. It's so funny nowadays. You can find just about anything online. It's so different.
Wow, Mark. See, I don't think I could do that.
Oh, wow, Mark.
I don't think I could do that.
I thought you didn't want to know.
That's not what that was.
Oh.
Anyway, all right, so let's get on to what we did last weekend. So Melissa surprised me. We were going to the zoo at Tampa, at Lowry, Zoo Tampa at Lowry Park, I think is the actual name, on Sunday. And we got there, and I just thought it was going to be a day at the zoo. Are you gonna, please don't do that. I hate when you do that.
Sorry,
I
was reading Joe's comment that they have some extra holes.
Amen to that. Courtney
we do
Rainbows.
have one extra because I had to move. Remember the one was a little bit off the beam, so we actually do have one extra. But the TV's over; you can't see.
When you move down, are you guys moving down, Paula? That's awesome.
They did say they were in the planning stages.
Oh, that's right.
When we saw that,
That's right. You did say that. I'm sorry.
Actually, Walt's the better person in terms of picking, like organizing for where you put things, and then me, I'm the one that can actually like hammer the nails. So we're a good team. Like he's good at saying this looks good here and this looks good here, and has a good eye for things, and I just do the grunt work. He's a creative one.
Stacy, welcome in. She shows. I even found videos of a man telling everyone how great and beautiful his wife is. Oh wait, hi all. Yes, I know. I'm very lucky. She is too, but I'm not allowed to say that. She is too.
Huh?
Nothing.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, so we went to the zoo at Lowry Park down in Tampa. Before we get to the main part, let me just say, and then I'll let Melissa say, I really like this zoo.
It's a nice zoo.
Right?
It's a really nice zoo.
I thought it was really nice. I liked the setup of how they configured it. It wasn't somewhere where I felt like I was going to get lost. They had different lands or countries or continents, whatever you want to call it. Continents. They had in Australia. They had in Africa. I think they had in Asia. They had some really... And it was almost like a full circle. You just go around.
Come out of one land, and then you can go to the next one, like a spoke, almost like Magic Kingdom. You go all the way around, except that it does bring you full circle out, and then you come out and go to the next land or whatnot. Yep. So I like this setup.
Hey, so everyone, we did too. I thought it was really... I went in with no expectation. I can't say low. I went in with no expectations because I just didn't know. I thought it was absolutely wonderful. The areas were nice that they had nice and clean. They had some really nice, cool, fun animals to see.
We technically owe all this to Charlie and Stacy because they kind of initiated it.
Yeah.
And we're like, let's do this. And we're like, okay.
And the people there were really nice. Mm-hmm. We just had an amazing time. And I think Charlie and Stacy and Sophie and Avery had a really good time too. They seemed like they had a blast
together. It was a really fun day.
But as a surprise for me for Father's Day, and because Stacy likes rhinos too.
Stacy was the one that really initiated this. You have to give Stacy credit.
Yeah, Stacy was the big planner on this. We got to have a backstage personal meet and greet, as I'm going to call it, with a rhino, where we literally got to go up to the rhino and we got to pet him, and the baby was there as a bonus. The baby rhino was there. That was a bonus, so we got to meet the baby, and we got to pet the baby, and we got pictures with the rhino, and they allow you to film backstage. It's not like Disney, so I got to film the whole thing. I have it. I have to put the video out. I'm going to get it together. We got to meet the rhino, giant animal, just gigantic. And it was amazing. And
it was just all of us. Like basically we saw when we came in, they were like, oh, this rhino encounter is sold out for this time frame. And we thought we were going to be with a group of 15, 20 people. it was just the 6 of us. So it was really nice. It was very intimate. You know,
Hey, Josh,
the
welcome in.
tour guide or whatever was very knowledgeable. All the people there were friendly. They had I keep wanting to call him a cast member. It's not a cast member at the zoo, but one of the ladies there that was taking pictures of your experience. So not only could you take your own pictures and film, they had someone taking pictures.
Professional
so of course,
pictures,
you could buy them at the end.
But they gave you,
nice.
First off, getting us there, we all got in a golf cart, and it was enough for all of us. It sat 8 people, two, and then the 2 in the back facing away from you. And that was fantastic. And the whole way there, we passed other animals. So she talked about those animals on the way. Hey, Roberto, welcome in, buddy. You did get your wish. Yes. I was talking to Roberto earlier today on rope drop. With Pat, he was on there, and he asked about DISANITY. And at first, I was like, "Nope, we're going to Magic Kingdom tonight." And then we changed it. So you got your wish.
It's your doing, Roberto.
You got your wish, buddy.
That's funny.
It's a Tuesday miracle. There you go. Amen. But Stacey also helped plan the Rhino mating 22 months ago and made sure the baby was going to be there in time.
Oh,
that's amazing.
Sure, I should have known.
Yeah, we should have known. That's Stacey. That's Stacey. What a planner. She's amazing.
Such an awesome friend.
Yeah, she's all right. I'm kidding. But leading up to where the rhinos were was great. They talked about the animals around us that we passed. And then after we got to meet the rhino, we were good. We were there a good 15, 20 minutes probably, seeing the rhino. Everybody got to go up. Everybody got to take pictures. Everybody got to pet the animals. It was amazing.
Someone asked what it felt like. It was very rough.
Of course.
It almost felt like asphalt because they get a mud caking that ends up drying kind of part of their skin because it helps keep them, from getting sunburned. And it actually makes their skin feel really hard and like rough. I
said it felt like, the placemats on the ground when you walk in that say welcome. It felt like that. Yeah, very coarse.
Kind of just, if you rub it and the fur is hard. But
yes.
But it's also very caked on muddy because the baby, they had you soft under his leg in the back. And if you felt in there, the skin was still very soft. So he hadn't developed his crust yet.
Right.
Because he's just a baby. But he had some where it felt really, really soft behind his leg. Yeah, it was really, really nice. But it was very coarse. Very coarse when I touched it. I'm like, wow, that is really, really coarse. And they're such big animals. But it was great. And then after we saw him, as we were leaving, we got to go past some elephants and some giraffe. And we got to see them up close behind the scenes as well. And the one giraffe decided to take a dump right in front of us. I would like to do the giraffe encounter. They have several different encounters. They also have an encounter you can do with the
clouded leopards.
Or with the other rhinoceros. They have another breed that they don't have at Disney.
The Indian one. The Indian rhino.
And you can feed them. But this one was nice because this one you can touch them. And you can't touch the Indian rhinos.
Angela, welcome in. Good to see you guys. Our partner channel, Tis Our Dream. Good to see you. But this backstage experience, you could do all the filming and all the pictures you wanted. You got to pet the rhinos. They have another one where you can feed the rhinos. Like Melissa said, there's one with giraffes where you can do the giraffe, or you can do the elephants or the clouded leopards. Did you call it a giraffe? Giraffe. I might have said giraffe, but anyway, whatever. It's a new giraffe. A giraffe. It's part of the Okapis. Speaking of which, one of the Okapis that's there is from Animal Kingdom, she said. And he had a pink tongue. Yeah. And they said most Okapis have like a blue-purple tongue, and this one was weird because he has a pink tongue. Keep America strong. Welcome in. Hey. So anyway, it was a great experience. I highly recommend it. And Charlie, Stacey, you guys are in the chat. If I'm not mistaken, this was $30 a person. Yeah. Very reasonable. Very reasonable. Even just behind the scenes, I think, cost you $30 to $35. We got to pet actual rhinos for $30. And it all goes to conservation for the animals. One thing about this zoo, it does cost about $48 a piece to get in. But it does go all to the animals. We ended up getting a zoo membership because the amount we paid would basically be covered after 2 trips. So they have some events that come up at Christmas and some things. So we're kind of excited. And we figured it would be a good thing because the membership we joined, where it's 2 people and then you can take 2 guests anytime you go. So we figured it's a great experience to be able to take family when they come to visit or friends. So if anybody wants to go to the zoo, let us know. I agree with Melissa. We were waiting for Charlie and Stacy and them to get there, and we're like, okay, let's go get the tickets. And then we were looking at the memberships, and we're like, we might as well just get a membership.
And that was before we had even seen the zoo. So we kind of went there going, hope we like it. We just bought an annual membership.
We bought a membership for 2 people, and then we can bring 2 people anytime we want. And actually, for the first 30 days, up to August, I could bring 3 for $229.
So then when they got there, we're like, well, you only have to buy 1 zoo ticket.
Yeah, we got 3 of them in for free.
Out really well.
But anyway.
So, so anybody wants to go to the zoo.
Yeah, I just thought it was a great deal, and if we go one more time, we basically got our money back, and we'll probably go at least one more time, if not 2 or 3 more times.
Well, I'm sure we will, especially when they have the event at Christmas and they have other events that happen throughout the year. I'm sure we'll be going back a few times in a year. We've got till next.
But not only that, there are other experiences behind the scenes with the animals that I want to do, and I know you want to do, that'll also incorporate us to want to go back and do more of that. So anyway, the Zoo Tampa at Lowry Park, highly recommended. Angela, you're in here. You, Jeff, Zach, Abby, I'm telling you, and Ron and Meredith and the gang, you guys would love it. I really think you would. Try to get the Rhino experience if you guys go.
Or whatever your favorite
is. Or if it's a giraffe or if it's an elephant. Yeah, I'm telling you.
It's a holiday for us, Mark, or I'd gladly take you guys to the zoo. Let us know some other time we'll take you to the zoo.
Yeah, I wish it was a holiday for us tomorrow. It's not.
Although, usually my work, last year they gave us a choice. They're like, do you want to...
I'm telling you, Angela, you guys will like it. You should.
It was fun. Or
it would.
Or the day after 4th of July. And I'm like, I'll take an extra day off back-to-back any day of the week. So I'm hoping they're going to do that this year, too, because we're not off tomorrow.
By the way, speaking of this, also, Angela, the one thing I will say is... we went on a Saturday, and it really didn't feel busy.
It wasn't that busy, yeah.
No, it really wasn't.
We were there, as soon as the zoo opened. But yeah, it wasn't. I guess we're so used to Disney that I'm sure nothing's quite as busy as.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what that was really the kind of the point I'm making. Compared to what we see all the time, this was not busy at all. There was nothing. We didn't wait for anything.
There you go, Victor and Janet. Happily take you to the zoo.
There you go. Tampa has a lot of cool stuff to do. Riverwalk, Lowry Park Zoo,
nice.
Armature Works, etc. I didn't know they had a Riverwalk.
Nice. Yeah, there's a lot. I've been trying to look. Stacy's been really good at grabbing things, like when you go to the rest stops to find things in the area. She's actually really good at finding stuff. But and we've done a few beaches. But that was actually one of I think the most fun excursions we've had, other than just beach days. I've enjoyed it.
Highly recommend it, and I agree with Melissa 100%. And I think part of it is because we just didn't know. But this was a nice zoo. Mm-hmm. I really enjoyed it. I actually am looking forward to going back, and we might go back soon in the next few weeks. If we can get a weekend day that we're available, we may go back again soon, because I really did enjoy it. And we didn't see everything.
No, we really didn't.
I know there were areas where we could have, like Australia. We went in there a little bit, but
it ended up because we had our excursion. We had to jet out of Australia. We got to see koalas. That was so cool. They looked fake. They were so fluffy and holding on to their
looked like a stuffed animal
until you saw it move. And I was like, oh, it was so cool to see a koala.
Yeah.
But
they had an organtuan or whatever that's called.
Iguana.
No, the organtuan, the giant primate, the giant ape.
Oh, is that what they call it?
King Louis.
I didn't see that. Did I?
Yes, you did. The one that looks like King Louis.
You mean the orangutan?
It's not.
Oh. But we had to get to our rhino excursion, and then at the end, once that was done, after we ate, it started raining.
We saw him.
That's an orangutan, honey.
Is that what that word is?
Yes, orangutan.
That's an orang. That's not orangutan.
How you spell orangutan?
Is that how you spell orangutan, gang?
Orangutan.
Is it?
Yes.
It's an orangutan. Never mind. I would have totally spelled it different. Hey, Ray, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, Ray.
Anyway, but that's not how they spell it. So it's an orangutan.
Yeah, there's no G at the end, I think they pronounce it. It sounds like there's a G at the end. Otherwise, that's right. Do you know?
ORANGUTAN.
UTAN. Orangutan. But it's tan. I don't know why we always say it with the G at the
orangutan.
end. Orangutan. But
That's
it
how you
sounds
do.
like tan.
Right. Puddin, welcome. And DQ's
Hey,
welcome.
Puddin. Hi, D.
Good to see everybody. Right, exactly, Joe. Thank you. And that's where I went wrong. I don't know why I always thought there was orangutan.
So that's always sounds.
So that's
like
why it didn't click, because I'm like, wait, we saw. But he was, holy cow, he was like monstrous. He was so big.
Yeah, he was a King Louis.
Oh my gosh, like really a King Louis. He was gigantic. He was
very hairy, all the hair hanging on.
Oh, you know what he looked like? I'll tell you what he looked like from the back. Anybody ever see Big Trouble in Little China? Remember the monster in Big Trouble in Little China that takes Kim Cattrall at the end of the movie? Now the face doesn't look like that, but the rest of him, he looked like that monster from Big Trouble in Little China. I'm telling you, he did. He did. He really did. That's what he reminded me of. Anyway, it's just what can I say? It's what he reminded me of. It kind of scared me. I was like, oh my God. But anyway, so the zoo was great. If you're down this way, if you have a day to do it, I really think you should. I think you guys will enjoy it. And the excursions to see the animals, that's cheap. I didn't think that was that bad. And they have a lot of them, too. Like the one for Disney, the one I don't like, the reason why I'm upset with the Disney one is you can't get the Rhino one at all. We tried for months.
Plus, I think it costs twice as much.
Months.
And you don't get to touch it. So our experience was great. 6 of us, we got to pet him, saw the baby, had really good one-on-one conversations with the crew there.
Thank you, Charlie.
Got to spend it with just our intimate, friend group, and win-win.
Yeah, it really was. That was the other thing too. You didn't have to worry about other people in your group. And I know that sounds terrible, but you get it. When it's just your group, you're just a little bit more comfortable. You're a little bit more laid back. It just makes it that much more special. But these are nice. I mean, I would recommend it.
Oh, they have a manatee experience too. Nice. They're redoing the manatee area. They're going to be reopening that. So some of that's closed down right now.
The painted dogs too. The area where the painted dogs, they're redoing that too. And then other white rhinos we got to see. The one we saw the mom and the baby. But depending upon what day you go, you might actually see the dad. Mm-hmm. They said sometimes it's the dad.
The dad's name is Mufasa.
Yes, the dad's name was Mufasa.
But I'm glad we got to see the baby. So we got lucky.
Yeah, we were very lucky. Yeah, and yes, and the guide's name, her name was Sophia, which was great. She was really nice, really knew what she was talking about, but very personal. Yeah. Angela, and that's what we got to see. We got to see a white rhino, and it was amazing. I'm telling you, and to pet him, it was awesome. But if we ever went back, we'll do the elephant.
Well, we've done the elephant one, and you can't pet them at the zoo. So I would like to do a different animal, like maybe a giraffe or something. We'll look, and see what else they have.
But they also have one where you can feed the rhino, and I might want to do that one too.
You're funny, Josh.
No, Bob Chapek's great. He's a good guy. All right, gang. Well, look, we're coming up on 9 o'clock. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Lots going on at Disney. Lots going on around here. I know we're going to be live at least one day this weekend. We'll see about Saturday as well. I know we're going to be at Epcot for dinner. I don't know if we'll stream before that, but I will be live. At least me will be live Sunday from Magic Kingdom. Hopefully this girl will feel better and we'll get her out there as well because it's been a while. But I hope you all have a good night. Remember, Diz Our Dream, Disney Dan, Steve's World, and Pete McDevitt are our partner channels. I did talk to Dan the other day, by the way, and pretty soon here, he's going to try to ramp his channel back up. So Disney Dan's going to be back in the picture, back in the fold soon, gang. So look for him.
And he's coming to visit.
And he's coming to visit in December. But maybe him and I will try to do some kind of collaboration to get Dan back on the map. That would be a lot of fun. Other than that, thank you to all my mods tonight. Thank you to all maybe any new members or any new subscribers. We appreciate you. Other than that, gang, I hope everybody has a great night. We love you guys. And until next time,
take care of yourselves and each other.
Bye, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you soon. Yes, I know, Stacey. It really is. I talked to Dan very quickly. Everything's going great with him and Stacy. Hannah. Sorry, I'm talking to Stacy. Him and Hannah are doing great. Just moved into their home, and now that he's getting settled there and school's going to be out soon, he wants to try to maybe get back into it. He misses it, he said. He said, yeah, he said he was happy to take the break that he took. He really wanted it and needed it. But he was glad to see that he can get back. So Yep, we'll see how that goes. All right, everybody, have a great night. We'll see you all soon. Bye.